Yeah, morning all. So before I start, can anyone please confirm whether my voice is clear, whether the screen is visible or not? Yes. Yes. So in the yesterday demo session, just I was briefing you about Python, who can learn Python, how it was built, Python real-time applications, Python usage, Python features. So just for 5 minutes, just we have a quick review what we have discussed yesterday, right? Yes. So Python is a general purpose programming. Any kind of applications we can develop using Python. It has got multi-programming features. What all the features we see today in different other programmings, all the features we see in Python. It's a high-level language. Python is a high-level language. It's easily understandable, it's portable, and machine independent. Can run on all the hardwares and all the operating systems. It's an interpreted language, line by line execution we are going to see. User-friendly programming or programmer-friendly programming language, which provides simple syntaxes, which looks like normal English statements. So there are two types of languages I was saying, low-level languages like assembly level or machine level languages. They are not human understandable. They are not portable and they are machine dependent. They are not human understandable. They are not portable. They are machine dependent. They cannot run on all the hardwares and all the operating systems. High level languages like Python, they are human understandable, they are portable, and they are machine independent. They can run on all the hardwares and all the operating system. Right, Python has got Python has got procedural oriented programming features. Python has got procedural oriented programming features. Like C language, right? Procedural oriented programming features like C language. It has got object oriented programming features like C++, Java. It has got scripting features like shell script. It has got modular programming features like modular 3. Yes. So scripting features, we can write many automation scripts using Python in this IoT or robotics or within this AWS DevOps environment. We can write many automation scripts where Python has got rich set of libraries. Okay. Modular programming features. Because of this modular programming, you can see a great boom for Python today because thousands of modules it is providing for different environments. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got, right, for various domains, right? Okay, modules. So it has got separate modules. Python has got modules, right? Python has got modules. Yes, for data science, it has got separate modules. For data science, it has got separate modules. For big data, it is providing separate modules. For networking, for operating system. Yes. For each and every database, Python is providing separate module. For Oracle, CX underscore Oracle Python to connect with any database, it requires a module. Python connecting with any database requires a module, right? Yes. For Oracle, CX underscore Oracle. For MySQL, PyMySQL. For SQL Server, PyODBC. For Excel, for each and every file format, right? For each and every file format, it is providing a module, right? For Excel files, for CSV files, for JSON files, for XML files, any kind of files, right? For any kind of files, Python has got a module using which we can connect with it, right? Yes. Okay. Even for mathematical operations, for statistical operations, for generating graphs, right? Python has got many modules, right? Yes. Yes. And what kind of applications? Okay, graphs for generating graphs, any types of graphs, right? Normal graph, bar graph, histogram, scatter plot, stack plot, pie graph, any types of graph we can generate using Python. And what kind of applications are we developing today by using Python? Web applications, a lot of web applications we're developing today by using Python framework Django, right? At a rapid speed, you can develop web applications. It has got SQLite 3 database for automation applications using technologies like data science, IoT, DevOps. For implementing all this, right? We require a language like Python. Even for big data, especially like Spark, very high speed processing is using a language like Python, right? Spark with Python, we call it like PySpark. Okay. And for scientific applications, we have got CP. And for numerical analysis, we have got a NumPy. For numerical analysis, we have got a module called NumPy. And for graphical user interface or for animations, we have got a TK-inter module, right? TK-inter or PyQt is the module, right? For gaming or game development, Python providing separate frameworks like Pygame, PyCora, other, and also like PySoy. PySoy is for 3D rendering libraries, right? Yes. And for scheduling tasks, observe this. For scheduling tasks and for testing or for test cases, right? Yes. For software development, for business application, Python is one of the best choice for developing e-commerce websites. And for database application, Python can connect with any database. Networking applications, it is providing it has got separate framework like Twisted Python. For web scraping, we have got a separate module like URL lib BS4 module. And for audio and video applications, Team Player, C Player, some of the examples were right. CAD or 3D CAD applications. And for embedded applications, right, the most famous embedded application, Raspberry Pi, which uses Python script. And computer vision for face detection, for object detection, for color detection, right? Yes. For data analysis. And robotics with Python, and also desktop applications creation, single user console applications, right? So these are some of those examples that for Python is used. Yes. Applications, Python real-time applications, right? Who are using Python today? And topmost applications built using Python. Google using Python for its web search system. YouTube using Python for its video sharing service. Yahoo using Python. Instagram, right? Instagram built using Python. NASA using Python, right? NASA using Python for its research and development activities. Uber pricing algorithm. Quora, Reddit, Pinterest. Quora, Reddit, and Pinterest. These are the applications built. These are the applications built using Python. Netflix, Netflix using Python for its security automation for subscription related things. MMOG, massively multiplayer online games. Maya, a powerful 3D animation which uses Python script. BitTorrent using Python. iRobot for military and commercial operations and for hardware testing purpose. Companies like IBM, Seagate, Qualcomm, all this they use Python, right? So these are some of the examples where applications built using Python and yes, reasons which makes Python suddenly super popular, right? We can see very less coding in Python, not even one-fourth coding as compared with other programming languages. Simple syntaxes given by Python, which looks like normal English statements. Interactive mode, we can easily interact with Python statement by statement. For every statement, it use response. Has got multi-programming features. Python has got multi-programming features. Wide varieties of applications, right? Wide varieties of applications. Just now I discussed different varieties of applications and many built-in libraries. 89,300 inbuilt modules Python has got for different environments. Now, so this is what we have discussed previously. Now, Python comparison with other programming. Python comparison with other programming. Python comparison with other programming, right? Yes. Uh, I'll take a task and I'll try to implement the task in multiple programming languages. Hmm. I'll take a task and I'll try to implement the task in multiple programming languages. I'll take a task and I'll try to implement the task in multiple programming languages. You can just check Python coding with other program, how simple the Python statements as compared with other programming languages, right? Yes. Accepting two values, accepting two values from the user keyboard and performing addition. Accepting two values from the user keyboard and performing addition. So first I'll write using the Java programming, right? Two major programming languages, right? Python and Java. So first I'll write using Java. Later I write using Python. So first try to just check with this code, right? Import java.io.star. Every statement ends with semicolon. We have got everything should be written within the class in Java, right? Class sample, right? Public static void main. String ox throws IO exception. Input stream reader ISR equal to new input stream reader. Input stream reader equal to new input stream reader of I system.in system.in. Buffered reader BR equal to new buffered reader. Printer. Enter the first number. Enter the first number, whatever number you are entering. By default, taken as string. String S1 br dot read line br dot read line. So whatever string, take it as next int I, right? Br dot read line. Later that string convert to integer. We're saying by integer dot parseInt. Integer dot parseInt of S1, right? Okay. So enter the first number taken as string format, later converted to integer format, perform addition, right? These three lines again I will copy for the second number, right? Yes. Enter the second number, right? Enter the second number, string S2, pr dot read line into j equal to integer dot parseInt of S2. Okay. Now finally saying print system.out.println. We cannot say print system.out.println. System.out.println. System.out.println, enter the first member. Enter the first number, right? Taken as string, later convert to enter the second number, taken as string. Here we should say system.out.println, right? In Java we say system.out.println. System.out.println, finally saying I plus j, right? Yes. Close this and close this. Okay. Python compared with other programming, right? Yes. So here, this is the code using Java, right? Just I'll take a 2 minutes time in just showing the execution both Java and Python. So just I'll copy this code to a separate notepad file. Mm. I'll paste within the notepad. Yes. I create a separate folder, right? File, save. I'll create a folder for this batch, Python 6 a.m., right? I'll create a folder like Python 6 a.m. Okay, sample.java. I'm saving it as sample.java. Save it. And now go to this command prompt at the bottom search panel. Type CMD, right? To enter into the command prompt. And say cd/cd, yes. Python 6 a.m., right? Python 6 a.m. you can say, right? Within that Java C, sample.java. Sample.java. Say enter. We'll say enter the first. Okay, now you say Java, say sample. Yeah, just say Java sample. Say enter the first number 10, enter the second number 20. The sum you are going to get is 30. Yes. Enter the first number 10, enter the second number 20. You get the sum at 30. Okay, this is the code in Java. I don't know like how many of you have understood this Java code. It looks little complex to understand this, right? What is class? What is class? What is input stream reader? What is this public static void main, right? What is public static void main? What is this highway exception, right? Input stream reader, buffered reader. What is input stream reader? What is buffered reader? What is read line? And what is integer dot parseInt? Okay, so it looks a little complex. You have got many complex words here. So the same task I'll implement in Python. So here you got 10 to 12 lines of code, right? Here you got 10 to 12 lines of code, but same thing I'm going to write in Python, not more than 3 lines. I'm going to write this using Python, not more than 3 lines. So just directly I'll open this Python shell, right? Directly I'll open this Python shell. In this tomorrow session, just I'll be briefing you about step by step downloading and installation of Python. Okay, this is a Python shell. File, new file, we say write. Now, just see the Python code, not more than 3 lines I said. For the same task, I want to add two numbers, you require X and Y. To add two numbers, you require X and Y. Yes, we need to input the value for X and value of for Y. Input, enter value of X. Enter value of X. Input, enter value of Y. Input, enter value of X. Input, enter value of Y. Enter value of X. Input, enter value of Y. Finally, set, control set. Finally, say, right, print expression. That's it. This is the code in Python. Value of X, value of Y, and print X plus Y. Do you see any complex words here? Just say, just like normal English statement, right? Inputting the value for X, inputting the value of Y, print X plus Y. It's easily understandable what you're writing in each line, right? Looks like normal English statements. Save it. File, save. So save it within this Python 6 a.m., right? So what is that? Test1 dot, any name with .py extension. But here also in Python, whatever you are accepting from that keyboard, right? Whatever enter value of X, whatever you enter will be taken as a string. We need to typecast to integer by keeping this entire line in int, because enter value of X, you will enter the value, right? Whatever value you are entering. Yes. Say int of enter value of X. Enter value of Y. Enter value of X, enter value of Y, print X plus Y. That's it. Now check this, run module. Enter value of X 10, enter value of Y 20. Sum is what? 30. Entering the value of X, but enter the value of Y. X plus Y, the value is what? 30. Okay, fine. Okay, so you got the same output, right? So just I'll show you some more examples, right? So you can just observe how simple the Python statements. Just observe the coding. It's Python statements. Looks like normal English. I'm taking some random values. X equal to list of values. List of values, right? 30, 10, 40, 20, 50, right? Yes. print x, len of x. Len of x means number of elements within this x. It returns what? 5. There are 5 elements, right? I want the sum of all this. All the 5 elements, 30 plus 10 plus 40 plus 20 plus 50. Sum of x I want that. Next, print max of x. Print max of x. Print max of x means it prints 50. But in other programming language, if you want to perform these tasks, comparing their one by one element and finally return this max value by applying loops. But here just to say print min of x. Max of x is 50, min of x is 10, right? Print sorted of x. Print sorted of x, what is? Arranging all the elements in ascending order. Printing all the elements in ascending order, right? Yes. If you want in descending order, same function, sorted of x. Yes. Sorted of x, reverse equal to true. Reverse equal to true. Okay, just observe here. Length will be 5. Sum of all the 5 elements. Max of x 50. Min of x is 10. Sorted of x, arranging all elements in ascending. Sorted of x, reverse equal to true. In descending order, it is going to print right. Okay. Run module. 5 length 150. Sum of all these 5 elements. Max 50. Min 10 in ascending order. This is in descending order. If I want to add a new element, it's very simple to add an element, remove element from this list, right? To which list you want to add? X list. What you want to append? I want to append a new element, 60. Appending 60, right? Yes. After that, try to print x dot remove 40, print x. Appending 60, a new element, and removing the element 40, right? Yes. Okay. Just observe a new element 60 got appended at the last. The element 40 got removed. Okay. Fine. Now, I'll also just show you the importance of modules in Python. The importance of modules in Python. Two things you can observe here, right? The importance of modules, 89,300 inbuilt modules, and also the coding of Python, how it looks like. I'll take example of one commonly used module. One second. One commonly used module like a math module. Import math, right? Import math module. Import math, right? Yes. So print import math, print a dir of math means what all the properties of math it is going to display. Once check it, what is present within the math module. Yes. So all the properties of maths. Check it. All these are the properties of math module. Like we have got pi, power, sine, signage, tan, right? Printed year of math, right? Yes. Okay. For example, I want to, there are some variables here. Observe here, like variables like pi. The variables like pi, variables like e, variables like e, variables like pi. If you want to print their values, if I want to print that values, right? Print math dot pi, print math dot e, run module. Pi value is 3.14, e value is 2.71. For example, if it doesn't know, for example, I don't know how to work with this square root functionality. Python is going to help you, right? Just like print function, we have got help function. We have got help function in Python. Help on, help on within this math module. There is a SQRT, there is square root functionality, right? Yes, I want help on this math dot SQRT. Check this. Help on built-in function square root in module math. Square root expecting one value x, it is returning the square root of x. So just you provide one value x, it is saying it returns the square root of that x. So just say print within the math module sqrt of 16. It returns the square root of 16. Run module, right? Square root of 16 is 4, right? Square root of 16 is 4. Hmm. The same way, right? If you doesn't know about any other Python, any other functionality, right? For example, there is a POW. There is POW, right? If you doesn't know how to work with this POW, then yes, you can say help. There is a help function in Python. Yes, help of math dot POW. Yes, it provides the syntax general format of this POW, right? Yes. Help on built-in function. Help on built-in function POW in the module math. Help on built-in function power in the module math. POW takes step is taking two values x comma y. We should provide two values x comma y. It is providing two values x comma y. Returns x to the power of 5. Returns x to the power of 5. Help on built-in function power in the module math. Power expecting, right? Two values. We are supposed to take two values. We are supposed to take two values. It returns x to the power of y. Returns x to the power of y. Print math.pow. Provide two values 10 comma 3, 10 to the power of 3. It returns 1000, right? It returns 1000. Right. In this way. Even I was saying this way you can just take help on any other functionality of any other module. Right. Even if you generating graphs is very simple in Python. Generating graphs in Python is very simple. Just I'll show you one or two examples, right? Generating graphs and how simple generating graphs. Here we use a module called matplotlib. Matplotlib for plottings, right? Within that matplotlib, we have got a built-in functionality like pyplot. So just like the previous example, math. Every time in every line we used math. Here also we need to use this very big one, right? So instead of that, import matplotlib as pyplot, alias name or shortcut name as p or plt, right? Alias name or shortcut name as p or plt. Now to plot a graph within this plt, we have got a plot function. To plot a graph, you require x coordinates and y coordinates. X coordinate values and y coordinate values. Plt dot show. Check this, right? That's it. Generates a graph. These are the x coordinates. These are the y coordinates. Right? Run module. One 5 2 7 1 5 2 7 3 4 at 1 5 2 7 3 4, right? Very simple generating a graph. Okay, I'll just take a small task. Just I'll take 5-10 minutes. Yes. Uh, I'll take some age values, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, right? The salaries are like this. For 30, 30,000, 40, 40,000, 50, 35,000, 60, 50,000, right? Yes. These are the age values and salary values. Generate a graph based on the age and salaries. A graph is going to be generated in this way, right? Yes. Later I discuss in brief about this graph, but just check how simple generating graphs. 30, 30,000, 40, 40,000 for 50, 35 for 60, 50,000. Okay. Here you got a solid graph in blue color. You got a solid graph in blue color, but I want a dotted graph, that too in different color, right? Hyphen, hyphen, I want that. Give comma in this way. Hyphen, hyphen, if you give, you will get in dotted format. And also color equal to green, I want. Color equal to green color, I want. By default, it was blue color. Yes, very simple, right? Give hyphen, hyphen for getting dotted format, color equal to green. You got in dotted format, that too in green color, right? Okay. But what is this x coordinate? What is this 30, 35, 40, right? I want some label for this x coordinate. I want some label to this y coordinates. I want some title for the graph. See how simple generating these things. So here plt dot x axis label, x label, right? Age. Plt dot y axis label income or salary. Plt dot x label age. Plt dot y label income, right? Plt dot show. Plt dot title. Plt dot title, right? Title is sample graph. Can you see age? This is income. This is sample graph. This age, this is income. This is what? Sample graph. Okay. So in this way, generating graphs also is very any type. Instead of plot, if you give BAR, bar graph, you will get. Instead of plot, if I give scatter plot. If I give HIST here, histogram. If I give PI, pie graph will be generated. So do you see any complex words here in this state? You won't see any complex things, right? So once again, this is the course content I am going to discuss. One second. Python basics. Why Python, history, applications, features, advantages, Python operations, operators in Python, IDs in Python, flow control statements, looping statements, strings, collections in Python, Python lists, tuples, sets, dictionaries, functions in Python, functional programming, different categories, different types, modules in Python, packages in Python, errors and exceptions, right? File handling in Python, object-oriented programming concepts, regular expressions, database access, Python date and time module, OS module, advanced concepts like iterators, generators, closures, and decorators. GUI programming, TK intermodule, right? Yes. Excel workbook and data analytics, introduction to data science, right? Python pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, and matplotlib model in brief, right? Yes. This 30 topic in brief we'll be discussing, right? Yes. Apart from that, Django framework like frameworks, Django installation, project architecture, Django applications creations, Django views, Django templates, Django admin, Django models, advanced concepts like And also UI technologies like HTML in brief, CSS in brief, JavaScript in brief, right? And MySQL also will be discussed, right? Those who wants to go for full stack, right? Yesterday in the last class I was saying, right? So for Python core in advance, we'll be spending 70 hours, 2 months duration, 6,000 is the fee, right? For UI technologies, so apart from this Python, people who wants to go for full stack will be given knowledge on HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, UI technologies, the Django framework, Flask framework, REST API, MySQL and project. It also takes 70 more hours, 2 months duration. The fee 70 plus 70, 140 hours, 2 plus 2, 4 months. 6 plus 7, it's 13,000 is the fee structure. But if you are doing, you're paying everything, right? If you're taking the entire package with a single payment, it's 12,000, right? Timings will be 6 a.m. only. You'll be getting the videos of each and every session, soft copy of these notes, assignments and tasks to work. WhatsApp group will be created for technical discussions, right? Tomorrow also everybody can attend the session same time at 6 o'clock using the same link. From tomorrow, I'm going to start with the Python technicals. Tomorrow, like the Python software foundation, Python versions, Python installations, Python execution mode, all this I'll be discussing, right? Python editors, Python IDEs, right? Resumes and interview questions, live interactive sessions. Yes. I also deal with big data. I said if people this 2 months Python course is also included in big data package. If you choose big data like Hadoop, PySpark, Linux, Python, it's a weekend batch per 12 weekends. Fees is 15,000. This Saturday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There is a demo for this. Right. Fine. So I'm stopping here. Any queries you got before I stop? Not? Okay. So we'll continue tomorrow. Tomorrow onwards, we'll be starting with this by technicals. Everyone can attend tomorrow, same time using the same link. Yes. So thank you all for your time. Thank you. Meet you tomorrow.